So C++, add two numbers, medium problem in LeetCode. Let's go over the problem description. We are given two non-empty linked lists representing two non-negative integers. The digits are stored in reverse order, and each of their nodes contain a single digit. Add the two numbers and return the sum as a linked list. You may assume that the two numbers do not contain any leading zero except the number 0 itself. So as for example, 243 is actually 342. 564 is 465. So it would be 243 plus 568. So 5 plus 2 would be 7. 6 plus 4 would be 10. You would mark it down as 0, carry the 1. 4 plus 4 is 8, which is explained here. So we have a few constraints where the number of nodes in each linked list range from the number 1 all the way to 100. So the smallest value will be 1. The largest value, no wait, my mistake. The number of nodes, so there'll be a total of 1 node to a maximum of 100 nodes, where the value would be at minimum 0, at a maximum 9. And it is guaranteed that the list represents a number that does not have a leading 0. So let's just go through some discussions. Does anyone else think the list node class given is absolute trash? It isn't a Java class in Java 8 or 9 library. It has no class method. It's not static. So accessing anything is just a crapshoot trial and error. Who made this trash problem? Okay, that's not true. Getting reverse is not a function in JavaScript when doing, but it works in the playground. So reverse is not a function in JavaScript. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Reverse, but it works in the playground. So if reverse works here, it could be because the example size is small, whereas the problem sizes are too large, so the function reverse can't work on large data sets. So basically, let's go to console. 243 and 564, these are 3 linked lists each, but something like 99999 plus 999 may be too large. As for this is wrong. If we look at our linked, if we look at our struct list node, it has an integer value called value. It has a pointer called next and 3 constructors. If the constructor is created by passing no values, then value will be set to 0. Next will be set to null pointer, so it'll point to nothing. If list node is passed with one parameter, be it an integer x, then value will be set to that integer x, but next will still be set to nothing, i.e. null pointer. If the constructor is passed with x as a parameter, so value into any integer value, and an address space, then next will be the address space of next, and value will be set to x. So this here makes no sense. It doesn't have to be a Java class. It's a class. It does have class methods. Doesn't need class methods because these are just nodes, and this is a class will work on that node. So let's look at submissions, which I've done. I have a few runtime errors, and then this submission 76%, 5.5%, 84, 5.59, 30, 5.59, 39, 5.59, 71, 5.59, and then about the opposite, 11.6 and 7.43. So let's get back into it. So in the class solution, you have a public member. No, I forget what is it called. Members would be variables, methods. We have a public method called add two numbers, which returns a list node and takes as parameter two list nodes, that being L1 and L2. The first thing I do is I initiate or initialize two list nodes called first and second. Set first equal to L1, so the header L1, and second equal to the header L2. When I mean header, I mean first value in each respective linked list. The same for L2. Then create a vector called summed values, which will just keep track of each summed value. So if we notice we have 2 and 5, it'll be 2 plus 5 equals to 7. 7 will be stored. Why do I keep doing that? Then we have just add two linked lists of same length. Integer remainder is equal to 0, because 2 plus 5 is 7, your remainder is 0, but 4 plus 6 is 10, your remainder would be 1. Because you can only store digits up to 1 to 9. No, 0 to 9. We will then traverse both linked lists, so we ensure that first is not equal to null pointer and second is not equal to null pointer. Create an integer sum, we just sum the value. And we continually do that. So if first is equal to null pointer, it'll be 0 plus second val plus remainder. Else it's first val plus 0 plus remainder. And we continually do that. This is just to ensure if we do get a value larger than 9, we increment sum, we decrement sum by 10 and increment remainder by 1. We then add value to the vector. And what does this do? When do I write this? If first is equal to null pointer, first is equal to... Okay, so this is how we traverse throughout both our lists. So this is list traversal. List traversal. So if a remainder is not equal to 0, we'll push it back into our linked list. And here we will create a new... Wait. Yes, this creates a new linked list. Okay, submit. And again, hey, done. Cool. Oh, this is new. That's new. Okay. Anyway.